Hello, I am FerrousPilot, and we're going to be playing some more Pillars of Eternity. Last time around, we ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. There's this wolf here, and presumably, we're going to kill it. So let's attack. As soon as we attack, it's going to charge straight for us, and we're going to switch back to our melee weapons here and just take it down. Because apparently, we're pretty good at killing wolves. It takes so long to actually, like, attack. This is the thing. The problem with real-time with pause a lot is you just end up waiting, especially when you only have one character. Really, this game doesn't really... This types of games, they get more interesting when you have multiple characters you can control. So I don't particularly like having just one here. That's alright, though. Shattered pieces of the crate are strewn across the dirt with a few muddy vegetables. Alright. I think we've been in this direction before. Yeah, we can go into all these different places. I'm not interested in doing that. For now, we're just going to, I'm gonna save first of all, and we're gonna, I'm gonna try the bandits one more time, and if we can't beat them, then we might as well go down to the Gilded Vale, and we can go and gather some party members maybe, and then after we have a party, we can come back here and do these quests, which is my thinking of what is probably the best idea. So, we're gonna try this one more time. I'm going to try and scope out the camp a little bit as much as I can, at least, so that things should be alright. And then if we fail to succeed here, we will just leave it be. Okay, so, first thing, Scroll of Tanglefoot. You must be in combat to use that. This is like such a... Why can't I sneak attack them with it? This is what I don't understand. What's the point of sneaking if you can't even sneak attack? Like, as soon as I start casting a spell, they'll immediately rush at me. Oh, they've already seen me, so it's not... Have they seen me? Yeah, they have. The thing is red. The circle, right? So they have seen me. I don't know how to make that circle not red anymore. Okay, so yeah, they saw me, but they didn't do anything. I guess you have to be, like, within a certain range for them to do it? Maybe? Makes sense. Okay, we're going to cast a spell then. We're going to cast Eye Strike on the bandit archer. Okay. And we're going to rush in and attack the outlaws. And we do have a potion of minor endurance, which we can use if we need to. But I think we're just going to try and take them out as much as humanly possible. Oh, the endurance healing wave heals everybody, not just us. That really kind of sucks, actually. But that's okay. We're doing pretty well. You know, we'll take a little bit more damage. That endurance healing wave is actually quite good for us. Healing us quite a bit. Then now we just rush in and kill the third bandit. You know, I was making this like way more complicated than it had to be. We just have to smash them as hard as humanly possible. I was trying to do like fancy shit with my spells. Nah, we just tank them, I guess. That's probably the better plan here. And it seems to be working out pretty well for us. I mean, we do have 17 health here, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that much damage. He's near death. And, is that a guy or is that a lady? I can't even tell. It's like so just zoomed out and stuff. It's hard to really tell. We're going to loot and then we'll talk to this guy. Hey, fruit, what does it do? +5 max endurance for 3 seconds. That's nice. I guess that's food. So you can eat food to make your endurance higher. That's nice. We can't use this stuff. We could use this leather armor. But what's the point? We have a hunting bow already. I mean, we'll take the stuff. Oh, I see. I see how it is. So you can switch between the stash and the characters. We'll just put the stuff in our stash for now. Again, same thing here. What is this? Ripple Sponge. That seems amazing. What? +10 max endurance for 600 seconds. Oh, -2 focus on hit. For 600 seconds, 40 fatigue for 300 seconds after 600. Okay, so it's like kind of like a drug. That's fine. We'll talk to this dwarf.
Hello.
By the flames, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life, or at least until they were bored with me. Once again, I have forgotten to set the timer. What an amazing guy. I must get back home. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Next time you're in Gilded Vale, stop by the Black Hound Inn. The Black Hound, get it? Baldur's Gate 3, it's a reference. I totally got that reference. I'll let Pasca know just what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do you right. by you in turn. You have earned a reputation. Reputations can be held with communities, etc., etc. Helping a group will increase the positive reputation, so on. Oh, to be back in my oven again. I know the developer commentary said you could join the bandits or something, but apparently they just attacked me just on sight, so I don't know what I can do about that particular thing. Oh well. Lightsaber? Oh my god, it's a double-ended lightsaber. Oh, it's a rod. I don't know. What is that? Largest of the magical implements. Yeah, we'll try it out. Is it a ranged attack? I can't tell. But I suppose we'll try it out. Let's take out all. And there was one more crate we could... Well, let's search. Let's look at this. Tent is empty, but for a pair of strained coats and a stink of unwashed bodies. Alright. I love stink of unwashed bodies. You. Anyways, where is my rod? I'll try it out. See what happens. See what happens. Apparently in expert mode you can't access the stash like that. You have to be in like an inn or something like that. So yeah. You know what? I'm not going to take on that bear unless I have somebody to help me because I feel like I'm just going to die. So we're going to go and go down to the Gilded Vale. Yeah, we're just going to go down to the Gilded Vale. Makes sense. Let's go. Gilded Vale. Yes, I accept your offer for a journey. Don't mind me just taking a sip of my drink here. So we're here in the Gilded Vale. This doesn't look like a very happy and fortunate town. It seems kind of scary and all the trees they don't have leaves and stuff. Okay, there's a cut. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not great. What is going on? Why are there so many hanged men
you must be
and
one
women?
Of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Wrecked. I feel at home already. I feel at home already.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Raedric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
It's a Hollowborn.
An infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Raedric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
How are you supposed to know if they have a soul or not,
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
I am literally a unicorn moonman. What do you think I'm going to hide?
His wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Raedric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Okay, but I had a close encounter with the Deathwind. Can you help?
Problem. It sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Raedric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
This Lord Raedric sounds like a jerkintosh, man.
Set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit.
Wow, you're a jerk.
Is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Alright, can you tell me about the Hollowborn and Widewind's legacy? I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Drywood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe barely but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. Is he talking about, like, just like kids with birth defects or something? Dude, holy shit. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, so the name Waidwind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. I don't know what you're talking about at all. Let's talk about the strange ceremony. You'll want to mind where you mentioned that trespassing on Gwithan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath have mercy. We certainly have. Okay. Okay, I'll argue with him. If you'd been that close to a Deathwind, you wouldn't be standing here.
Keep out of...
Keep out of what?
Listen.
Oh, cutscene. Hey, listen.
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Oh no, is it time to kill more people?
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
What happened?
3 bells toll only for the death of a Raedric.
Oh my god.
I fear Lord Raedric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Wait, what do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. What happened? I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that is not your concern. What does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? That's pretty important for us. I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest, the inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Farewell. I'm not gonna be like, don't threaten me, little man. You know, I mean, he's a bit of a jerkintosh, but that's no excuse to be a jerkintosh in return. We are a noble unicorn moon man, alright? We don't act like that. We are the bigger of the people. Not in terms of size, but just in terms of, like, moral character, I suppose. Speaking of which, let's loot some bodies. Well, let's loot this, like, mushroom type thing here. There's so many mushrooms here. I thought he said I could loot the bodies, but apparently I'm not able to, which sucks. Come on. Whatever, let's talk to Eridar.
You looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for anyone who could help me feel better. My condolences, okay? That's not much of a... Welcome to our lovely village. Thank you for your... kindness, sir. Why are you going all the way around instead of just going through here? I don't quite understand it, but, that's pathfinding for you. They're probably using the A-star algorithm. It's probably smarter than I am. Careful if you head east. Guards patrol the eastern wood, but not the Black Meadow. Alright. Settler's Arrow. Is it called that because it kills settlers, or arrows? Oh, Thale Frelion! What? What is going on? You feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Reach out for the soul. You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant if restrained, and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armor, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There is a twist to his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troop. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand only the staccato of movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troop. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. This is like some of the most purple prose I've ever seen in my life. Let's step back. We can't talk to Thale Frelion. Okay, apparently he doesn't talk. He just has like a crazy-ass soul. Alright. Beneath the vines are crude carvings of a sun rising over 3 stars. What is with this rising sun motif? Oh shit, where did we go? I just clicked on a staircase, which I did not mean to do. Please no giant dungeon. Okay, it's just dead people. That's fine. Wretched beasts. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect. His face is pale, dim, and it's a lot of reading here. Alright, what do you want to say? Oh, godlike. Ha! Thought you were some... Never mind. Whoever you are, you've traveled a long way to reach a dark place. This temple isn't what it used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Etc. This is a temple? Wow. No looter, not one of the faithful either. I just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. Maybe you have better luck. What happened to you? Trying to avoid the spiders, ran into a skulder. Might have gotten a little bit better for me if the beast hadn't knocked the sword out, right out of my hand. Good blade too, probably still lying there in the dust. But I'm not, so it's alright. Okay. I could go get your sword for you. And, well, he wants some help for his arm. And these ruins around us used to be a temple of Yothus, the scattered god, a grand temple at that, etc., etc. Until the war and stuff happened. Okay. We're not a priest of Yothus, so go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd be too lenient on the Athetians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword. Yeah, I get it. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven and the legacy will end. Well, Lord Raedric is dead, so, you know, but until then, the temple, you see it, is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. It doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task, there's coin in it for you if you need motivating. Why do you want me to bring you some skeletons? He has buried them. He wants to bury them. Okay, cool. I'll find them, sure. I owe you, but listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures, but if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll still be there if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches on the wall. It's a dungeon, basically, is what you're saying. Alright, I know what dungeons are, man. I've played video games before. I need to get a party, though. I can't do a dungeon on my own. Alright? Gosh darn it. Where is my party? Well, like, why can't I get party members? That's what I want. That's all I want. I need somebody to tank for me. Once we have that, then, like, just give me a fighter class character, and then we can do some magical stuff right now. But we're not able to get one, which really sucks, honestly. Does this villager have anything to say? No? Probably not. Nope. Let's look at this. A black hammer smithy. Smithery. Not a smithy. Smithery. I want to have a companion. Apparently you can go and create your own companions if you need to in the inn. I might have to do that because... Or maybe I can hire one of these, like, Dugan, Harlan, Largans. Why are all of these people, you can't, like, talk to them. They just have, like, crazy-ass souls. Fine. I'll look at their soul. You see a man crouching surreptitious alone. A series of untamed shrubs, all that hides him from a vision ahead. His eyes are locked on a Delimgan, a beautiful and terrible eyes, half-lidded as she hums. A bird with fantastic blue-orange plumage sits on her shoulder, trilling gently. The man is entranced, trembling, tentative. He stands, and the tranquility is broken by the bird's startled squawk. The Delimgan half smiles, beckoning with twig-like fingers. She does not speak as he approaches. His mouth is dripping sounds of awe and admiration. She waits, coy and tempting, with agonizing slowness as he is before her. Then something changes. She sees something hanging limply from his side and begins to hiss, fingers suddenly claws and eyes black with hate. He has no time to reach for his axe or grimoire as she strikes, and just as soon as she strikes, she is gone. The only evidence of her existence, the shuddering wreck on the ground. He grabs at his grimoire, nevertheless, and begins to chant, but the words of a magical language of his own imagining, scribbled in a maniacal shorthand, ring hollow, and the silence continues unabated. He turns and he shrugs at something or someone, but if there is something there, you do not see it. Why are these things, like, so long paragraphs, apparently useless? Okay, Tao. He's a fishman, and he's strong. Okay. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in a while. Is this your shop? Yes, it is. Alright, let's see what we have here. Coming at a strange time, I'm afraid. All the stock's not what it used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. Show me what you have for sale. Anyways, I don't care. Camping supplies. Gina's lance. Not actually a proper lance, but rather a pike. Okay. I'm not going to... I don't care. It has increased reach. It has, constitution. Hold wall. It's a crossbow. Stiletto. Wow, these things are, like, rich for our tastes, honestly. Let's just sell some of our, stuff that we have in our... Probably want to keep...
too much weight.
What? Wow, he only buys it for, like... He buys, like, for barely any money. Oh, well. I mean, presumably... You know, characters will come with stuff. So... I mean, they'll come with equipment, so we can just use that for now. What is this? Tattered journal. I'm going to put this in our stash. I said I'll do it later, I guess. No, don't leave. Okay. We'll keep one torch. Having a torch is probably pretty good. We'll keep a blunt weapon as well. Well, torch count as blunt, right? They have crush, yeah. But they're not very good, so yeah, we'll keep a regular blunt weapon. We'll trade this away. Alright. He has not a whole lot of stuff for sale. Saber is pretty cool looking, but I'm not too interested in what he has to sell. Minor ring of deflection. None of this stuff I can afford, so... Yeah, what is this? Bronze horn figurine. Summons Animat. Requires 0 summoned creatures. How long... Like, is this a one-use item, or is this multiple... Oh, rope and grappling hook. We can use this to do stuff. I'm gonna take this. We can use it to get to that body we saw up earlier in the, not very useful on doors. Can open stuff. That seems pretty useful as well, but for now, we'll... You know what? We might as well buy it. Why not? So we'll take this stuff. And is this guy gonna have a thing too? I don't want to... I don't want your soul. Leave me alone. Apprentice. This guy is also an apprentice. Commoner. Never mind. I want... All I want... Can I steal this guy's stuff without him, like, getting all mad at me? I'm gonna say first. Hammer and chisel. We already have a hammer and chisel. Rice. Okay. We'll put this all in our stash here. Okay, no, he will get, like, super mad. Never mind, then. That makes sense. I just wanted to see, because, like, it's some people, they don't care if you rob them. But other people care. It really just depends. Speak to Master Tonto if you want something. Let's take a look at what this forge is. Bellows sign to the furnace. Okay. We're gonna leave. I really kind of wish that that we had some companions right now. Because it feels like we're just sort of treading water here without doing much. Alright, we'll get some beer, I suppose. What is this? Is this the tavern? Or is this somebody's house that we went inside? Let's talk to Oh, it's Nanton! This man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing 2 bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices your approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little. Traveler. Can we help you? Do you know this man, Nanton? Oh, yes, I think we met in the Valewood. I warned him about the bear. Glad to see you made it. Was there something you wanted? You two are in good spirits for someone who just lost a friend. That's unkind of you to say. I'm grieving my husband in my fashion. I'm only sorry I could not convince him to leave Gilded Vale before this happened. I'm relieved to be rid of this terrible place, that's all. It cost me the greater part of my life, and now my husband and I'm glad to be free of it. You two seem to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and, well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town, okay? Is there anything you can tell me about Gilded Vale? Only that you'll be wanting to move on as soon as you can. Yeah. Alright. Bye. Have fun with your sexy times. I'll leave you alone. Even though, you know, like, your husband just died, lady. Holy shit. But, you know what? I'm not one to judge, alright? That's your decision to make. That guy said I could loot the corpse of the freaking lady, but I can't. I just want to follow her. No, No more of these, like, goddamn soul people. No, okay? No souls. I don't want your souls. Leave me alone. Your souls are not for me. Let's take this. It's, food. Are we just, like, going around taking everybody's food? I don't really mind, but it seems kind of jerkintosh of a thing to do. Is this another soul person? No. Go away. I don't want your soul. Leave me alone. No souls. Why does everyone here have, like, crazy souls, man? I just want to talk to somebody, like, normally, like, have a normal conversation. Is that too much to ask? Why do I have to, like, read your soul every time and, like, see some crazy stuff that has no meaning to it for me? Got a springberry. Here's a ghost. Ghosts are pretty cool. Despite the rain, the stalks feel as dry and stiff as a locust's husk. Okay. Where is the inn, man? Gosh darn it. Okay, Ingroid's house. This is the windmill. This is Road East. Blackhammer Smithy. Road South. Eder. Temple of Yothus. Aloth. Black Hound Inn. Okay, this is where we want to go. This Black Hound Inn right here. Let's go. And if we run into somebody along the way, it's probably not a bad idea to talk to them unless they're a soul person with the only thing that they have discernible quality is their soul. Because I don't know. They're just, are these soul people? No? Okay. No soul people. You know, you just... I told her that's not the pistol. Okay. So there are two entrances apparently. We're going to go down into the bottom entrance. I think this is the Black Hound Inn. There appears to be a Black Hound here. Oh look, a magic user. You see 4 people gathered up by the door of the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggest an elf. Okay.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we?
This feels like a companion to me.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Okay. Whatever this is about, what's going on? One of the other men points at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. Mocking us even while he shelters in our village just goes to show you what these fancy Adir manners think our manners are worth. We don't take to that kind of treatment, not from foreigners, especially not from Adirans.
Go on, say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
This guy has like some kind of crazy-ass personality where he insults people and then immediately says, no. Wouldn't you rather be drinking inside than out here arguing? We don't want your charity either, foreigner. Okay. Fine. You want to attack me, bro? I'll fight. These are just like townsmen. Like, what are they gonna really do? You gonna attack? Okay. Oh, so hard to kill. Seriously, what did you think was gonna happen, honestly, man? As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You mean for slaughtering them? You're welcome. No. Okay. You know what? Let's be a sociopath. I have fun being a sociopath.
Well, that is one way of putting it.
He straightens his hood and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months of travel, but the leatherwork beneath it, it's sturdy and fine.
Are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here? In Gwithan Ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious. What exactly did you find there?
Several hooded figures operating a strange machine. Oh. I accidentally clicked on lie. Okay. Whoops. Just how did you manage to cross these three drunks?
That was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister. Ah, that. I tried to tell them. They misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help either. I heard the same thing. You can tell his expression brightens with mischief before he can speak. He forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes. So he was going to insult us. You know what? I want this guy in my party. He seems like a cool guy. Alright? What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Yep. Yeah, let's talk about the souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. And he has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Alright, you don't look exactly like a settler.
Pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
Alright, well, I should get going.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So do I, let's go.
Excellent.
I need a party member.
I shall follow you.
Although I really wish you were a fighter-type character, not a wizard, but that's alright. Okay, well, we're gonna pause, and next time around, we will go and travel and explore the inn, I suppose, but for now, we're gonna end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Make sure to leave a like or a comment or something like that to let me know what you thought. Bye.